Could I first start off by saying, how the fuck did that get so many views? Because I literally, that was supposed to be a fucking satire joke. It got 460 fucking views. I don't understand that. But, thanks, I guess. And today, we are going to do the male version, because, someone requested that we do that. And I agreed that we did it if it hit 300, and then it got 100 more views overnight. So, thanks for all the watching, I guess. Let's get it started. Oh, also, I had literal fucking comments that said that this weirdo was attracted to Wii Sports characters. This video is sarcastic and satire. I don't know how y'all didn't figure that out by now. Oh my god. I'm not attracted to them. This is supposed to be funny. God damn. Starting off with Akira, I think that he's actually very attractive with his glasses, but the frown is, it's alright. But I guess I'm a sucker for sunglasses. Alex, I think, is also very great looking, because, yeah, I just think he's good. And Andy is awful. I'm sorry, but his eyes are way too far apart and the mustache is too big.
Next is Chris, and I personally headcanon him as a child, and y'all know where all of the child memes go. I'm not weird!
Next we have Cole, pretty iconic if you ask me. The shades are great, but his sinister look it's okay, but it's mainly the smile. I can't get over it. Daisuke is not good at all, in my opinion. His nose is I don't like that nose shape at all, and he's just not working for me. The design isn't, sorry. Guys, it's David! Sorry. All hail King David, by the way. So I really like him. Probably I'm biased, but I don't care because I think he looks attractive on his own. The only thing that I don't like about him is his nose. So yeah. Take that, David haters. Eddie looks good, but his neutral expression doesn't do it for me, and I dislike that hairstyle a lot. So yeah, Eddie, I'm sorry. Same actually goes to Eduardo. I love his design, but the hair is ugh. Fritz just looks like a clown. There's no way around it, so I can't like him for that. Sorry, that is my reaction when I see Gabrielle. I would run away as fast as I could if anyone like that existed in real life. Because what is that? That is a creature. That is very scary. I don't want to look at that ever again. See how I scrolled up away from him? Yeah. I also don't like George because he looks like a deranged horse, okay? I'm sorry for being so mean. And Greg is a child. I actually am debating whether Hiromasa is a child or not, but even if he was, I don't really like him that much anyway. I don't really like his design, so it doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Also, Hiroshi, God, the lips! It's so bad. Same with Ian, oh God, all of these memes are so bad, including Jake, Mr. No Eyebrows, apparently, as y'all like to call him. But all of these male memes are just awful. Oh God. Okay, I know a lot of people are gonna disagree about this, but I think that James is the most attractive. I think he just looks pretty cool. He just looks the coolest me, and I don't know. I just think he's iconic, okay? I don't really have a rhyme or reason for it. I just think he's cool and handsome, so yeah. I just think he's the best. As you can see, by me scrolling up and down, I was really struggling on where to place Kentaro. On one hand, I actually do like his design, but the chubby face and the eyebrows are just, they're all right at best. I don't really like them. You can call me biased, but Luca literally looks like me. And also, I swear, if I have to reload this shit one more time, I'm going to kill someone. I'm not actually going to do that. That's really weird. Oh, and also, I completely forgot that Abe existed. So, yeah, sorry to all the Abe fans, but honestly, he does kind of look like an ape. I don't really like how his mouth is so far away from his nose. That just doesn't work for me. Anyways, getting back to Luca, I think that he's personally pretty attractive. I love his nose shape, and the smirk is really great, and I love that hair. It's just a lot of things that like make me feel that like he has one of the best designs, period. And honestly, I kind of look like him, but Luke is way better. Marco looks like Mario, and that's the only thing that saves him. I am a Martin appreciator, but his hairline, I'm sorry, I hate that hair. And the little like baby tooth thing, why is that on an old man? I don't like that at all. And now we've reached probably the most iconic me ever, Matt. And even though he's bald, honestly, all of his features are just, he looks good. And that's just why I like him. And he's just iconic, and he's slay, and he's great. Yeah. Michael's features are way too tiny, and I don't really like him at all. Miguel, I love that hair, and the shades definitely work in his favor. The only thing that I don't like about him is his eyebrows, but everything else about him is like it's perfect. So I'm placing him rather high for that. Unfortunately, Mike is one of the Wii's best examples of not executing things right, because removing that nose and the bowl cut would have been perfect. I think he would have been amazing. I also think that Nick is a little too young to be ranked, so yeah. Oscar just looks like your average nerd, but not in a good way. He looks like the nerd that would literally annoy you with like random facts every 2 seconds. So yeah. I mean, Pablo's just so silly, and he looks like a clown as well. Side note, Patrick gets way too much hate, but his design is awful. Yeah, he looks really ugly. I'm really sorry. Wow, finally another me that actually looks good. Pierre, he's good. I like his mole and his fierce eyebrows. I just think that he looks pretty cool in general, so yeah. Rainer, on the other hand, yeah, no. His mouth is way too far down. He kind of looks like a creature again, and I just don't like that at all. Oh, Ren, I love Ren, and his design is it's nerdy, but in a good way. Unlike Oscar's, I think he's very good, and I don't think he's a child either. So yeah. Ryan is good, as a me in general, but he's definitely not the most attractive. I like the fact that he has, like, the female hair on the male, which is cool, but his expression looks really annoying. Saburo is definitely one of the most fiercest, most attractive me's out there. He's, like, on par to being the most, handsome me out of the males, so, yeah. See how I scrolled right down all the way to the bottom? Yeah, it's because Shinosuke looks awful. I personally hate the bowl cut. That the baby tooth thing again. His mouth is really big. And it's just his expression is so off. I hate it. I think that Shinta is a child, and so is Shohei. So yeah. I don't know if anyone will get the reference to the music that's being played right now, but the audio is actually called Stick Bug, and it's because that Shouta literally looks like an insect. His lips are awful. I hate his big ass mole, and I'm sorry, I really hate his design. It's like one of the worst in my opinion. I may be biased, but Soda just looks super slay. I love his glasses, and the lips aren't too big, and those eyes are one of my favorites. So yeah. And Steve just looks like the most chill dude you'll ever meet. There's not much to that. I just think he's really good. Takashi. Yeah, he's really bad. I can't really think of anything good to say about his design. I'm sorry. Takumi is also pretty good. He's kind of basic though, so yeah. Tatsuaki is actually one of my favorites. I like that he has Misaki's eyes. That's definitely a big plus. Yeah, and Theo's a child, so. I'm not sure what the developers were thinking when they made Tommy. He's not the worst, but he's definitely not great, and it's honestly giving. Tyrone kind of just looks like your average jock. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing, so he's pretty good compared to the rest of the people that we've seen. Victor is one of the most, Victor is one of the most underrated MIIS ever. And I think that his design is top notch. I love all of his features except that his eyebrows are a bit too close to his eyes, but that's it. Vincenzo kind of looks like an off-brand Leonardo DiCaprio, so I don't know. There's not much that can be said about that. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my tier list based on the male's attractive level. As I said before, this video is satire and it's sarcastic. I'm not attracted to literal me characters. That is the weirdest thing ever. And there's actual fetish art of people who are attracted to them. And I don't post that. I don't look at that. I'm not weird like them, okay? Please. Anyways, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this super silly video. I can't type again, apparently. But compared to the women, the men are a bit questionable. Over half of them are in the negative tier, which is not good at all. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of to be expected. They knocked it out of the park with some, and they fell face flat with another. But yeah, there is my tier list in all of its glory, and I hope you enjoy this video, and please stop hating on me. Guys, what is that?